It's the Memphis Sports Network, WMC Memphis, WMFS HD2 Bartlett Memphis, WMFS FM and HD1 Bartlett, WMFS Memphis, ESPN 790 AM and 92.9 FM ESPN.
Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me. Where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time. Take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this second Saturday of the month. And boy, we've zipped through and we're coasting down the runway here on about 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning. And we appreciate Stuart Settles as our show producer this week. And he may be for a while as Greg Ratliff has some other issues with his other job. But that
happens.
Yeah, that happens, and that's Ron Wong saying that happens. He ought to know. You know, he's everywhere. You're talking about somebody that's got other jobs. You know, there are more Wongs in the world than Smiths combined, right?
Yes, there are.
All right, okay. So there's 4 Wongs in one body right over there.
That's right.
And there's another that's right, and that's Bill Cooksey sitting in talking fishing and about a... Man, you know, we've all had this. Ron talked about it. His arm is numb some days after getting up after fishing as many casts as he makes. Bill knows that too, talks about that. And I just recently learned about a device, the Angler's Elbow Performance Therapy System by Clinically Fit. Scott's Kupperman, I think, is and our good friend, FLW pro angler from Greenwood, Mississippi. Greenwood,
a little north.
Indiana, is our good friend Bill McDonald. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, guys. How we doing today?
Oh, we're doing good. And Bill, tell us, and I know you've been at it for a while. We're not going to age you, but, cast. People don't realize, and I've talked about this. Mm-hmm. A professional bass fisherman, and I've talked to Mark Rose many times about this, this is a demanding job.
Yes.
People think, well, just going out there fishing.
Yeah.
And I asked Mark Davis one time, how many times has he casted in his career? And he said, how many did they have that went across the Red Sea? 600,000 is what they had. So, Bill, tell us about this device that has really helped you and also extended your career and is available for anybody to try. Tell us about it.
Well, it's a simple device. You know, we've all gone through these deals where we have elbow pain.
Yeah.
Up in the forearm tendonitis and carpal tunnel, too, when you cast. Like I said, a lot of times during the day, you'll be casting and your fingers start to go numb. And Scott has developed a device. You know, anglerselbow.com is where you can find it, but it's called the extensor. And what it does is, you know, when you're born, your hands are flat as a baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the hand is the strongest muscle in your body. And as life goes on, even as a baby, the first thing they do is put a bottle in your hand. So you start cutting everything. So what it does is those tendons get tighter, everything gets tighter in there, and it pulls on those muscles in your elbow there.
Mm-hmm.
So by using the extender, it's a reverse therapy is what it is. So you're extending your fingers, if you can imagine, holding your fingers out just as wide and as backwards as you can.
Yeah.
And what that does, that relieves all that stress and pressure in there. And then we've got the elbow strap. It's got a spike plate, and if you got a lot of pain in there, take that spike plate and press it against there, and then that'll stimulate more blood flow to heal those tendons.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And this is, go ahead.
It's a simple process, and like, I was so bad I couldn't even hold a bottle of water or a pop can in my hand. And, I didn't know what to do, and I'd ran into this with Scott, and I started, and within about 2.5 weeks, I'm back to fishing, and I'm pain free.
You're pain
and
free.
like I'm pain free, and I tell people the thing about it is do not quit using it. Once we all get guilty of, you take your antibiotics till you start feeling better, then you don't finish them.
Yeah.
But the extender here too is a good thing when you're sitting around watching TV. Just use it a couple times a day. You can use it. You can take it out in a tree stand when you're deer hunting, and just sit there and flex your hand and help to build those tendons back up the way they should be.
Yeah, it doesn't take long every day, and you need to use it every day too, right, Bill?
Yeah, 5 minutes at a time, twice a day.
Yeah.
And so when you get up and drink your coffee in the morning, stick it on one hand, do it for a while, take it off, and it's reversible. It works on either hand.
How does it?
So,
what has this done for your career? You think
it's extended it without a doubt?
It has, hasn't it?
I roomed with Mark Rose, and when we were in Mississippi, Mark actually got up one night and went to the hospital because his hands hurting and were numb and so much pain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to the doctor right after that, and the doctor told him, "Well, we're going to have to schedule surgery. As soon as your last tournament, Potomac River's done, we'll do surgery on you." And Mark told me, and I said, "No." I said, "You got to talk to Scott." And Mark and I was together when he called Scott, and within 2 weeks, Mark had no more pain in his hands.
That's amazing.
And canceled the surgery and still has not had any more issues.
That is amazing. Do you see other anglers trying this? Do you? I know you got to have pain. These guys are on their feet and they're and casting, and I know the equipment's better and lighter and things along that line. But have you ever thought about what your body is like when you are casting? It's like playing golf for 7 hours,
And combine that with fishing the crankbaits we have today.
The crankbaits.
The 8 and 10 XDs, that sort of thing. That's what kills me every year.
Yeah, the big baits.
There's so much repetitive motion when you're casting.
And that's what the pain comes from, repetitive motion.
That's right.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, so they can go. Where do they go to get the? Because this is a great.
AnglersElbow.com.
AnglersElbow.com. Bill looked it up right there, and I went and watched the video with Scott talking to this doctor, and talking about don't go to surgery yet. Give this a try. Just like
here's the thing: doctors make money off of having surgery.
Oh, they really do. Yeah.
So and there's people that you definitely have to have surgery. But here's the thing: they all want to do surgery first, and then send you to rehab.
Yeah.
By doing this thing first, it's not much money. It's a couple crankbaits is all this thing costs anyway.
Yeah, right.
$40. This is less than $40.
So you turn around and you eliminate the problem, and you don't have to have surgery.
Well, again, we're talking to Bill McDonald out of Indiana, our good friend on the FLW circuit. And Bill, we got to talk a little fishing right now. What's set for you for 2018?
2018, I'll be back fishing the FLW Tour. Be on the Costa, probably Central Division, and then we got our name in on the waiting list for MLF, so we'll see where any of that shakes out. And I don't know, I'll jackpot a few things here and there. I'm on the water right now. I'm ready to sit in a tree stand for a while.
Now, this is my man. He's getting in the tree stand
Never
like
going
me.
to deer.
Yeah, there are some. Are you? Do you hunt in Indiana deer hunt?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have killed a big one, I think, hadn't you?
I've killed a couple of pretty good ones, yeah.
And what's a couple of pretty good ones?
And the 160s.
That's good.
pretty
That's
good.
pretty good. Do you have a 2-man stand up there? So
No, but we got plenty of shooting houses. We're good on that one.
I bet so, because, boy, there's some big deer up that way. Hey, Bill, thank you very much for being with us. Always good to talk to you. And, folks, again, that's anglerselbow.com.
Correct.
And you just
and
go-
also for the bow hunters up there.
Yeah.
This thing works great on the forearms for the bow hunters as well.
I didn't think about that. Golly. All right, we're going to get one for Wong and one for Cooksey, and they're going to have a test, a pain test here, and I'll determine on a scale of 1 to 10 which one works better on y'all.
There you go. Well, I
Very good.
appreciate it, Larry.
All right, thank you, Bill. We'll talk
Take
to you
care,
again. Take care, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Bill McDonald, and that's I like to do things like that. And Ron, we're going to get you and both of y'all can kind of field test them. Ron fishing.
And what
you-
we'll do
you-
is
you
Bill
duck
and I
hunting?
will get together.
I'll field test it fishing. I mean,
and fishing, too.
I lost a good portion of the summer 2 years ago from tendonitis. I mean,
Okay.
I was able to keep fishing, but I had to be careful what
Bill,
I
you
used
and I
and
will
how I
get
fished.
together and we'll shoot some videos.
Well, is that
How it works.
tennis elbow? Is that
That's all it is.
That's all
that
it is.
That I was afflicted with. It's
Well,
just a
that's what-
tendonitis in the elbow, and
Right.
You don't play tennis,
I don't play tennis.
but
I-
you can get it right there, though, can't you?
But absolutely, it's the same thing. And I'll wear one of those little compression things, but
Yeah.
and that's the only thing that gets me through fishing season.
I've seen these athletes wearing these wires around their arms and legs. Looks like it cut off all their circulation. I don't know where they get, but they should get something. It's like a brace.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right, let's take a break. Stuart Settles, we'll come back and close out this baby with a young man talking about something really nice that's going to be done for a high school bass fisherman in Mississippi. On Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790.
You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry